President Abdul Kalam was a president like no other. From his inimitable style statement to his humble attitude, he was a true embodiment of the joy and adventure of science. Here is a list of his redefining traits which will be remembered forever.
Dr. Abdul Kalam is remembered for his engagement with the people, and his distinguished traits and achievement made him a true embodiment of people's president. His carefully trimmed curls were quite different from the hairstyle presidents were meant to keep. He was the man behind the spaceman, a top scientist who held many coveted posts, playing a pivotal role in several space projects. Known for being extremely humble, there are many admirable stories about the former president. Kalam once noticed at an IIT convocation that his chair was larger than those of the other dignitaries. So he offered his chair to the Vice Chancellor. His move prompted the organizer to replace his chair with a smaller one. He adored children, saw in them as the future of India. He celebrated his 80th birthday in a village near Coimbatore with hundreds of children and farmers. He was a futurist, one who adopted to social media and welcomed new technology. He was also a great communicator, always willing to part with his email ID.
My mail is apj@abdulkalam.com. Send a mail, 24 hours you get a reply. Website www.abdulkalam.com.
It might be an end of an era, but his legacy and his distinct characteristics have forever made a mark on many minds. Bureau Report, India Today.
India is mourning the sudden demise of the missile man as the tributes continue pouring in for Dr. Abdul Kalam, led by President Pranab Mukherjee and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The country has paid glowing tributes to Dr. Kalam, while President invoked top scientist's passion. The Vice President Hamid Ansari hailed Kalam's contribution to the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also condoled former President's death, dubbing him as a Margdarshak. And it was not only politicians but eminent personalities from various fields who mourned the loss of the people's president.
Dr. Kalam will be long remembered for his passion for science and innovation, and his contributions as an eminent scientist, administrator, educationist, and writer. Dr. Kalam's achievement as leader of India's defense research establishment vastly enhanced the safety and security of our nation. We have lost a great son of India who dedicated his entire life for the welfare of the motherland and its people. Dr. Kalam was a people's president during his lifetime and will remain so even after his death.
श्रीमान अब्दुल कलाम जी के निधन के समाचार पूरे देश के लिए और विश्व की वैज्ञानिक आलम के लिए एक बहुत ही दुखद समाचार है। राष्ट्रपति के रूप में उनका कार्य, उनका जीवन, उनकी हर बात देश के लिए आज भी दिशादर्शक है।
Welcome back. Professor N. Balakrishnan is a shattered man today. His guide, close friend, with whom he had midnight conversations every day. Dr. Kalam is no more. Professor Balakrishnan was Kalam's scientific advisor when he was the president. Here is an exclusive video sent by Dr. Kalam to Balakrishnan when he retired 4 days ago. This video was screened in front of all the students and faculty of IISc on Saturday.
Friends, today morning, it was 1 a.m. on 23rd July 2005. my mobile rings and rings. I know that time only one friend will call me, that is Professor N. Balakrishnan. My normal question will be, Balki, how are your research students? What are the new things happening, particularly in computer research? He told me today morning, now he is with 7 research scholars. 4 of them in the discussion with him. Balki said, you should talk to my research fellows, and he vanished. Then Naimisa said hello. She is very busy in her research, work on influence propagation in large social network. She gave me a brief presentation about her research topic. Then came Bharat. He said his research in botnets, in large networks, in ISP level with the internet connected with multiple computers. Then came the voice of Khushbu. She said her research on sentimental analysis in social media with text analysis and Twitter. Then came Akshay. He said he is doing digital library profile and have a record of 500,000 books in digital library, collaborating multiple organizations aiming at million. I can see at 1 a.m. the enthusiasm of a research student towards the mission. Something new, something out of box research they wanted to do. I wished them all the best. This type of incident, sharing the research dream of Balki student, is a continuous process for some time. Every time I talk to Balki at midnight or early morning, he is surrounded with his research students and research scholars. Balki is indeed not only my close friend, but also he gives dreams to the youth to perform, excel, and be a unique scientist. So friends, what can I say about my friend Balki? Only I have 4 words. They are research, 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 and dosai. Research is a part of my friend and he loves. He wants to see young friends share his dreams of new findings, new invention, new discoveries. I am sure great research results are awaited. Now friends, let me come to Balki and myself. I am close to him as a friend and Balki as a teacher with a mission of newer areas, newer research. You know, when I was a scientific advisor to Defense Minister, then the Cabinet Secretary told me at one of the secretary level meetings, Kalam, we have a problem. Internet is worldwide capturing the imagination of people. But in India, we have only one ISP cluster, that is the Internet Service Provider. We have to find a solution how ISP can be many and many in our country. He asked me to form a team and suggest how ISP can be many in our nation. I saw in secretaries meet, it is said as the impossible task because security information will be in danger in the multiple ISP environment. With this feedback, I assembled all the important 8 members team of different organizations. We started working how this one cluster of ISP environment can be multiplied. 6 days we had a continuous discussion with all concerned providers of services. Professor Balakrishnan and Professor Vidyasagar, they were the 2 technical experts assisting. Definitely there is a problem of information security, and I told the committee the information flow with multiple ISP as important as information security. And my committee took a decision that ISP should be democratized and many ISPs should come in India, and they have come. Now they have come. Now the question comes, information security research. This area, Professor Balki helped me with our team, evolved an important project information security research and a presentation given to highest level. In record time, within 1 week, we got a sanction of 140 crores, followed by 20 crores every year for 5 years for the mission of research work. Of course, CARE, DRDO, IAC Balki was the focal research. Work started and many results in information security research. Of course, a new organization was born through our proposal project, which is called NTRO, National Technology Research Organization. These are the results of my close work with Professor Balki when I was ASI to RM and Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. You can see so far I have narrated how a friend, a teacher and a researcher can be a partner for defense research, particularly in the new area of path breaking. Now friends, I would like to close my statement. Professor Balakrishnan was with me in almost all important design review meetings at Sriharikota launchpad of India's first observatory that put the satellite in the orbit, or in Chandipur Island in a Agni launchpad which reached the required target. So friends, particularly young friends, remember there's a great friend like Balki can enrich, enlighten, elevate you with his knowledge and research above all sweat and sweat. I have worked with him in Rasabal. I have worked with him in Rajbhavans. I have worked with him in IAC. I have also worked with him when I addressed European Parliament. Balki is a great friend indeed. My best wishes to my best friend Balki.